Hi, Miyu. So let's start your stage 8. Is it correct? Thanks for making
Yeah.
it like my breakfast. The stage 8 is my breakfast. You're always amazing. Okay, so are you ready?
Okay.
Whew, this is a good breakfast, guys. More than just like a bacon. Okay. Anyway, so let's make a joke. It's a prank. Do you like people who are always laughing and joking? Do you like people who are always laughing and joking? Yes, no?
Yes.
I
I
like
like
people who are
people
always
who are
laughing and
always
joking.
laughing and joking.
Can you tell me a joke? Can you tell me a joke? Yes, no?
No,
I can't
I
tell you
can't
a
tell
joke.
you a joke, but you can.
Joke. See, you laugh. I know, I know. That's my joke. Joke.
Eh.
I'm pretending. Let me pretend to play a piano. I mean the piano. What am I pretending to? I'm pretending to you're
You're
pretending
pretending to
to play the
play the
piano.
piano.
Yes, you're pretending to sleep while doing that piano. Okay, when children play together, they often pretend to be adults. When children play together, they often pretend to be adults. Yes, so when
Yes,
children
when
play
children
together,
play together,
they often pretend to be
they
adults.
often play, huh? They often
They often
pretend
pretend to be
to
adults.
be adults.
Yes, if you see someone you know in the street, me, but you are in too much of a hurry to stop and say hello, do you sometimes pretend not to notice them? If you see someone you know in the street, but you're in too much of a hurry to stop and say hello, do you sometimes pretend not to notice them? Yes. If I see someone
If I see someone
I know in
I
the
know in
street,
the street,
but I'm in too
but
much of a
I'm
hurry
in too much of a hurry
to stop
to
and say
stop
hello,
and say hello,
I
I
sometimes pretend
sometimes
not to notice them. Not to
pretend
notice them.
not to notice them.
It should be yes, always. Can yes, guys, don't. Okay, what do we have to put in an envelope before posting a letter? What do we have to put in an envelope before posting a letter? We have to
We
put
have
an
to put an
address and a
address
stamp
and
on
a
an
stamp
envelope
envelope
on an envelope
on an envelope before
before posting a
posting a
letter.
letter.
If you write the address on the envelope, Miu, but leave out the postcode, will the letter still arrive? If you write the address on the envelope but leave out the postcode, will the letter still arrive? Yes, if I write
Yes,
the
if I write
address
the address
on the
on the
envelope
envelope
but leave
but
out the
leave out the
postcode,
postcode,
the letter will
the
still
letter
arrive.
will still arrive,
It may take
but
longer.
it would take longer.
It may take longer.
It may take longer.
What are you talking about? Okay, so I'm gonna be typing. So this one, pretending to stamp a piece of paper with a stamp still, right? So what am I pretending to? What am I pretending to? You're pretending
You're pretending
to
to
stamp a paper,
stamp a
or
paper,
a piece of paper
a piece of paper
with a stamp.
with stamp.
Yeah, there are a lot of stamps, guys, right? So it could be stamps. You go stamp. Okay, another. So would you find it difficult to behave natural if you met someone really famous? Would you find it difficult to behave natural if you met someone really famous? Yes, I'd find it
Yes,
difficult
I'd find it difficult
to behave
to behave
naturally
naturally
if I
if
met
I
someone
met
really
someone
famous.
who is
Really famous. Really famous.
really famous.
See, she cannot behave nice because she's already in front of the popular one. Kidding,
Oh.
kidding. Hey guys, it's a prank. Okay, what do I mean if I say natural? She was pleased about passing the test. What do I mean if I say natural? She was pleased about passing the test. If you say
If you
natural,
say naturally,
she was pleased
she
about
was
passing the
pleased
test.
about passing the test.
You mean of course she
You
was
mean, of
pleased.
course,
She was
she
pleased
was
about passing
pleased
the
about
test.
passing the test.
What is the most recent film you have seen? What is the most recent film you have seen? The most recent film I've seen. The most
The
recent film.
most film I've ever seen.
The most recent film
The most recent film
I have seen
I've
is
seen is
what was it?
Frozen 2.
Frozen 2? What was it like? That is, was it good, bad, or just so so? What was it like? That is, was it good, bad, or just so so? It was
It was good.
good. Have you seen, not really seen, been, alright? Have you been to any concerts recently? Have you been to any concerts recently? Yes, no?
No,
I haven't
I
been to any
haven't been to any
concerts
concerts recently.
recently. Yes. Yeah, because you are the one, the senior. Oh. Another. What can we say instead of the word friend in very informal English? What can we say instead of the word friend in very informal English? We can say
We can
mate
say mate
instead of the word
instead of the
friend
word friend
in very informal
in very
English.
formal English.
Informal
Informal
English.
English.
What's a housemate or flatmate? What's a housemate or flatmate? A
A
housemate or
housemate
flatmate
or
is
flatmate
someone
is someone
who live with.
who will live
Live with.
with.
You know, with.
With.
Do you know the names of all your classmates? Do you know the names of all your classmates? No, I don't know
No,
the
I don't know
names.
the names.
of all my
of all
classmates.
my classmates.
If you thought me, one of your workmates was stealing money from the company you work for, what would you do? If you thought one of your workmates was stealing money from the company you work for, what would you do? If I thought
If I
one of my
thought one of
workmates
my workmates
was
was
stealing
stealing
money
money
from the
from
company I
the
work
company I
for,
work for,
I'd what?
I'd
Tell my boss
tell my
about it.
boss about it.
Is there anything you're really looking forward to doing at the moment? Is there anything you're really looking forward to doing at the moment? Yes, there's
Yes,
something I'm really looking forward. There is
there's
something
something
I'm really
I'm really
looking forward
looking forward
to doing at the
to
moment.
doing at the moment.
What? To drink some water.
Drink some water.
I'm
To see
looking.
you, the
I'm look.
host.
I'm
Huh?
looking forward. I'm looking forward to
I'm looking forward to
listening to your host's voice.
listening to your
Your
horse
horse voice.
voice.
Guys, HOARSE or HORSE, it depends. Because horse was hello, but if it's horse like an animal, terrible you. Like, ulu, I can still. Meaning I was able to, how to say, practice my vocal cords. Vocal cords, singer. Never mind, guys. Never mind, the singer. What kind of things do you look forward to most? What kind of things do you look forward to most? The kind of
The kind of
things
things
I look
I
forward
look
to most
forward to
are
most are
eating
eating
snacks.
snacks.
What is the expression "let me see" mean? What does the expression "let me see" mean? The
The
expression "let me see"
expression
"let me see"
let
means
me see means
give
give
me
me
time to think
time
for a
to
minute.
think from
A minute for a minute.
for a minute.
On what kind of occasions do we use it? On what kind of occasion do we use it? We
We
use it on
use it on
occasions
occasions
when we're thinking
when we
about
are thinking about
something
something
and we are
and
not
we are not
completely sure
completely sure
of the
of
answer.
the answer.
Yes, I was trying to make my page down because we are going to go to the very long questions. If you're the owner of a business and one of your workers stole something from the business, would you give them a second chance or would you just dismiss them at once? If you're the owner of a business and one of your workers stole something from the business, would you give them a second chance or would you just dismiss them at once? If I were
If
the
I
owner
were
of
the
a
owner
business,
of the business
of a
of a
business,
business
and one of my
and one of my
workers
workers
stole
stole
something from the
something from the
business,
business,
I'd what?
I
I
dismiss
dismiss
them
them.
at once
Why? Why? Because I cannot
because I
trust them
cannot
anymore.
trust them anymore.
Trust them
Trust
anymore.
them anymore.
All right, so let's have this, my favorite part. Supposing there was a place, shall we say, somewhere in the middle of the jungle in South America, and we knew for sure that there was about 50 million pounds worth of gold, but the chances of returning alive were only 50-50. Would you go and take a chance and try your luck, or would you just stay at home and dream about it? Supposing there was a place, shall we say, somewhere in the middle of the jungle in South America, where you knew for sure that there was about 50 million pounds worth of gold, but the chances of returning alive were only 50-50. Would you go and take a chance and try your luck, and would you just stay at home and dream about it? Supposing there was a
Supposing there
place,
was a place,
shall we
shall
say,
we say,
somewhere in the
somewhere
middle of
in the
the
middle of a jungle
in South
in South
America,
America,
where I knew for
where I knew
sure
for sure
that there was about
that there
50
was about
million
50
pounds
million pounds
worth of
worth
gold,
of gold,
but the
but
chances of
chances
returning
of
alive
returning alive
were only
were only
50-50.
50-50.
I just stay
I
at
just
home
stay at home
and dream
and
about
dream
it.
about it.
Why? Why? Because
Because
I'm not an
I'm not
adventurous
an
kind of person.
adventurous kind of
Of
person.
person, I'll die.
I'll die. Mm.
It's okay. They will be afraid of you.
What do you mean?
You are the wildest, remember? Okay, so same as like in Twitter, like what am I doing? What am I doing? You're
You're
whistling.
whistling.
Yep. So how many years ago did humans have to hunt animals for food? Oh, you did this. Many years ago, did humans have to hunt animals for food? Yes, many
Yes,
years ago,
many years ago,
humans had to
humans
hunt
have to hunt
animals for food.
animals for food.
That's what you did. What about this one? Smile. That was before. Okay, another. You already evolved Pokemon. Okay, another. Why should we judge a person by his deeds more than by his words? Why should we judge a person by his deeds more than by his words? We should
We
judge a
should judge a
person by his
person by his
deeds
deeds
more than by his
more than
words
by his words
because it's
because
easier
it's
to say
easier to
things,
say things
things than to do
than to
them.
do them.
What do we use grease for? What do we use grease for?
We
We use
use
grease
grease
to make
to
different parts.
make different parts.
of a
of a
machine
machine move
smoothly
smoothly.
when the third grease. Grease. Yeah, we have two pronunciation, guys. Okay, grease and grease. Just choose. So, okay, what do we use a pair of scissors for? What do we use a pair of scissors for? We use
We
a pair of
use a pair of
scissors
scissors
for
for
cutting paper,
cutting
etc.
papers, etc.
Papers, so
Huh?
many. Cutting paper, etc.
Paper, etc.
etc. Another, you're even laughing at yourself. Yeah, when it's really her, guys, she just laugh. When it's me, she's like, okay, anyways, if you're in a bus going downhill and the driver suddenly lost control of the bus, what did you do? If you were in a bus going downhill and the driver suddenly lost control of the bus, what did you do? If I were
If
in a
I were in a
bus
bus
going
going
downhill
downhill
and the
and the
driver suddenly
driver
control
suddenly
of the
lost
bus,
control of the bus,
I try
I
to
tried to
take control
take
of the bus,
control of the bus,
etc.
etc.
Oh no, that was a big mistake.
Mm.
You can drive a car? Oh yeah, you have driver's license, right? Me, I have only license, no driver. Okay, what about this one? What might happen if you didn't pay your electricity bill when it was due? What might happen if you didn't pay your electricity bill when it was due? If I didn't
If
pay,
I didn't pay,
and if didn't rewind. If I didn't
if I
pay
didn't
my
pay my
electricity bill
electricity bill
when I was
when I
due,
was due, when
when
it
I was
was
due,
due,
when it was due,
when it was due,
yep, they might
they
come
might come
and cut the
and cut the
electricity off.
electricity off.
When are you due to come here again, Miyu? When are you due to come here again? I'm due to come here again
I'm
next
due.
year.
I'm due to come here.
I'm due to come here
Come
again.
here
When?
again next
When?
year.
Okay, next year.
Mhm.
See you next year. See you in 6 months' time or more. Ah. Yeah, that's what I'm Lily. Hello, I'm Japanese. I'm really looking forward to most. Another, why don't trains when there's like A and A? Really, Callan likes A. Hi, Callan. Why don't trains always arrive when they are due? Why don't trains always arrive when they are due? Trains don't always
Trains don't
arrive
always arrive
when they are due
when they are due
because
because
of bad
of
weather
bad weather
breakdowns,
breakdowns,
etc.
etc.
etc. Filipino, Filipino, etc.
etc.
Very good. Again, were your grandmothers both born in the same country as you? Were your grandmothers both born in the same country as you? Yes, no.
Yes,
Yes, my
my
grandmothers
grandmothers
were
both
both
were
born
both born
in the same
in the
country
same
as.
country as me.
What do we call grandfather's father? What do we call our grandfather's father? We call our
We call our
grandfather's father
grandfather's father
our great
our great
grandfather.
grandfather.
Yeah, you can understand yourself. Are the people in that country mostly tea drinkers or coffee drinkers? Here in the Philippines, we are coffee. What about you? Are the people in the country mostly tea drinkers or coffee drinkers? The people in
The
this
people
country
in this
are
country
mostly.
are mostly tea drinkers.
Mm,
They
nice.
love green tea.
Mm, I love Callan though.
I know. I know. I
What do
know.
you mean? I love tea. Okay, I love Callan. Okay, do you think that passing exams is mostly a question of luck? Do you think that passing exams is mostly a question of luck? Yes, no?
Yes.
Yes, I think that
I
passing
think that
exams
passing the exam
is
is
mostly a
mostly
question
a
of luck.
question of luck.
Really?
Yay!
Okay. That's your opinion, guys. That's Callan. Hi, Callan. Thanks for not being so strict with the answer. And because this girl. And again, do you think that your language is totally different from English? Do you think your English is totally different from English? Yes, no?
Yes.
I think my
I think
language
my
is totally
language
different
is
from
totally
English.
different from English.
If a friend of yours is wearing clothes that look totally wrong on them, do you tell them? If a friend of yours is wearing clothes that look totally wrong on them, do you tell them? No. If a friend of
If a
mine
friend of mine
is wearing
is wearing
clothes
clothes
that look
that
totally
look
wrong on
totally
them,
wrong on them,
I don't
I
tell
don't
them.
tell them.
Terrible guys. You're like miserable and then it's okay for her. Why she enjoys it? Like and then when you realize, oh, I didn't know that it was upside down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. She's a friend. Okay, another. What does the idiom "let yourself go" mean? What does the idiom "let yourself go" mean? The idiom
The
"let
idiom
yourself
let
go"
yourself go
means
means
relax and enjoy
relax and
yourself.
enjoy yourself.
Give an example. Let's give an example. If you
If you
relax a
were
little,
relaxed, huh?
if you relax a little,
If you relax and
a little,
a
a little,
little
and let yourself go,
and let yourself go,
you'll feel
you'll
happier.
feel happier.
Yes. Okay, what about this one? Because sentence has no question. All right, so what is the difference between to discuss, to argue, and to quarrel? What is the difference between to discuss, to argue, and to quarrel? The difference
The
between to
difference between
discuss,
to discuss,
to argue,
to
and to
argue, and to
quarrel
quarrel
is that
is that
to
to
discuss means to
discuss
talk
means
about
to talk about
something
something
in a serious
in a
or
serious or
formal manner,
formal manner,
whereas to
whereas
argue
to
means
argue
to
means to
disagree
disagree
badly
with disagree badly
on a subject
on a
and
subject and
become angry.
become angry.
And to
And
quarrel
to
means
quarrel means
to lose
to
control
lose
of your
control
anger
of your anger
and start
and start
shouting
shouting and
and saying
saying
unpleasant things to each other.
unpleasant things to each other.
Like, you're so beautiful, you're so beautiful too. Oh.
Uh,
What an argument. Yeah, another. Do you enjoy discussing politics? Do you enjoy discussing politics? Yes, no. No, I don't
I
enjoy
don't
discussing
enjoy
politics.
discussing politics.
Why do housemates sometimes argue with one another? Why do housemates sometimes argue with one another? It's almost always right. Housemates
Housemates
sometimes
sometimes
argue
argue
with one another
with one
because
another because
they disagree
they
on household
disagree
chores,
on
on household
household
chores,
chores,
noise,
noise,
etc.
etc.
Yep. Okay, what about this one? Did you quarrel a lot with your brother? You have brother, right? Or sister when you were a child? Did you quarrel a lot with your brother or sister when you were a child? Yes, I
Yes,
quarreled a
I
lot.
quarreled a lot.
Quarreled a lot
Quarreled a lot with
with my
my
brother
brother
when I was a
when
child.
I was a child.
Yeah, because you are the sister, he is the brother. Give an example, me of to argue, of the word to argue, or let's just say argue, used with the meaning of to reason. Please give an example of the word argue, used with the meaning of to reason, please. She argues
She
that
urges that
if you don't go
if you
now,
don't go now,
it'll be too late.
it will be too late.
What does it mean to live a regular life? What does it mean to live a regular life? To live
To
a
live
regular
a
life
regular
means
life means
that we eat, sleep,
we
and work,
eat, sleep, work,
and work,
and work,
etc.
etc. at
More or less the
more or
same
less
times.
at the same times. Huh?
At more or
At more
less
or less
the same
the same
times
times
every day.
every day.
Would you say that a regular life was better than an irregular one? Would you say that a regular life was better than an irregular one? Yes, no. Yes,
Yes,
I'd say
I'd
that
say that
life was
life
better
was
than
better than
an irregular
an
one.
irregular one.
A
Hmm?
regular one. Why? Why? Because it's
Because it's
healthier.
healthier
Then
than
what? Then an irregular
an
one.
irregular one.
Can a dentist do anything about regular teeth? Can a dentist do anything about irregular teeth? Yes, a dentist
Yes,
can do something about
a dentist can do something
something about
about
irregular teeth.
irregular teeth.
Do you work? Yeah, let's just say work. Do you work irregular hours? Do you work irregular hours? Yes, I work
Yes, I
irregular
work
hours.
irregular hours.
Irregular. Oh, wow. Irregular hours.
Irregular hours.
Why is it important to blow up bridges during a war? Why is it important to blow up bridges during a war? It's important to
It's
blow up
important to
bridges
blow up bridges
during a war
during a war
in order to make
in
it
order to
difficult
make
to
it
the enemy,
difficult
for
for the
the enemy to
enemy
get across the
to get
river
across the river.
to do
To
so.
do so,
They would either have
they
to
would either
swim,
have to swim,
cross by boat,
cross by
or
boat, or
build new
build
bridges.
new bridges.
You can build, right? You can build a bridge. Yes, it was a footbridge. Like, oh, I cannot reach the food. I'll have my chair. What a bridge. Yeah, me, what is the difference between dust and powder? What is the difference between dust and powder? The
The
difference
difference
between
between
dust
dust
and
and
powder
powder is
is that
that
dust is
dust is
natural and
natural and
collects on
collects on
objects,
objects,
whereas powder is
whereas powder
something
is something
that is made.
that is made.
Yes. Hi, Jensen's flex. I'll just flex Jensen's. Hello. Again, have you ever collected stamps or anything like that? Have you ever collected stamps or anything like that? Yes, I've
Yes,
collected
I've collected
stamps.
stamps.
I've
I've
collected
collected
stamps
stamps
or something
or
like that.
something like that.
On what kind of occasions do people collect together in large numbers? Or what kind of occasions do people collect together in large numbers? The kind of
The kind of
occasions
occasions
on which
on
people
which
collect
people
together
collect together
in large
in
numbers
large
are
numbers are
parties, political meetings,
parties, political meetings,
football matches,
football
etc.
matches, etc.
Do they collect money in the streets in your country for different causes, such as for the Red Cross, the poor, etc.? Do they collect money in the streets in your country for different causes, such as for the Red Cross, the poor, etc.? Yes, they
Yes,
collect
they
money in the
collect money in the
streets
streets
in my
in
country
my
for
country
different
for different
causes,
causes,
such as for the
such as
Red
for the
Cross, the
Red
poor,
Cross, the poor,
etc.
etc.
What do you consider to be a good cause worth collecting money for? What do you consider to be a good cause worth collecting money for? I
I
consider the
consider
poor
the poor
to be a good
to be a
cause
good
worth
cause for
good
the
cause
good cause
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 worth collecting money for.
worth collecting money
Collecting money
for.
for. What kind of furniture do you like to see a room furnished with? What kind of furniture do you like to see a room furnished with? I like to
I
see a
like
room
to see a
furnished
room
with
furnished with
which one? Sofas,
sofas,
chairs, and tables,
chairs, and
etc.
tables, etc.
Yes, they are all like living room based style. Okay, how long does it usually take for a new phone to become available to buy? How long does it usually take for a new phone to become available to buy? It usually
It
takes about
usually takes
a
about
year,
a
a year
year
for a new
or
film to
new
become
film to be
for a new
for a new
film
film
to
to
become
become
available to buy.
available become available to buy.
Yes, okay, another. If you rang somebody at me when they were at work, but they weren't available immediately, would you wait, leave a message, or call back later? If you rang somebody up when they were at work, but they weren't available immediately, would you wait, leave a message, or call back later? If I rang
If I
somebody up
rang somebody up
when they were
when
at
they were
work,
at work
but they weren't
but they weren't
available
available
immediately,
immediately,
I'd leave a
uh,
message.
I'd call
I'd leave
back
a message.
later.
But you don't call.
I'd
Okay, I'd call
leave a
back later.
message.
No, yeah, that's the truth, guys. She just leaves a message. Okay. Anyways, you said first. I'll call back later.
I'd go back later.
Yeah, for the benefit of the of the note. Do you think that human beings sometimes behave worse than animals? Do you think that human beings sometimes behave worse than animals? Yes, I
Yes,
think
I think
that human
that
beings
human beings
sometimes
sometimes
behave worse
behave
than
worse than
animals.
animals.
Me, what artificial parts of the body can science provide us with? What artificial parts of the body can science provide us with? Science can
Science
provide
can
us
provide us
with
with
artificial
artificial
arms,
arms,
legs, teeth,
legs,
hair,
teeth,
etc.
hair, etc.
Alright. What do we add the letters es to form the plural of a noun and the third person singular of a verb? What do we add the letters es to form the plural of a noun and the third person singular of a verb? We add the
We
letters
add the
es.
letters es.
We add the
We
letters
add the
es
letters es
to form the
to form the
plural of a
plural
noun
of a noun
and the third
and the
person
third
singular
person singular
of a verb
of a
when
verb when
a word ends
a
in
word
letters
ends in letters
in the letters
in the letters O
OSX,
S X Z
ZCHR,
C H or
SH.
S H.
Give me some examples, please, both noun and verb. Give me some examples, please, both noun and verb. One
One
potato,
potato,
two
two
potatoes.
potatoes.
I go,
I
you
go,
go,
you go,
he
he
goes.
goes.
Emily kung potato, potatoes, french fries. Oh. What happens when a noun or verb ends in a consonant plus y? What happens when a noun or verb ends in a consonant plus y? When a noun
When a
or
noun
verb
or a verb
ends in a
ends in a
consonant plus
consonant
y,
plus y,
the y is
the y
changed
is
to
changed to
I, and
I,
then
and then
the letters
the letters
es are
es are
added.
added.
Give me several, please, both noun and verb. Give me several, please, both noun and verb. One lady,
One
two
lady, two
ladies.
ladies.
I cry,
I
you
cry,
cry.
you cry.
He
He
cries.
cries.
Yeah, so that's gonna be your as of the moment, right? Some pages there. So thank you so much and have a good breakfast day. Bye for now.